a few seconds. Greetings, beloveds. This is Amy Karen Johnson, the Earth Channel, here with you live again with another message from Mother Earth, Gaia. And this is in addition to my weekly video. I'm currently in the middle of a weekly series, 4 parts, and this weekend will come the third of those parts regarding the 4 phases of the moon. So be sure to find that later this weekend. I have found with the first live video I did last week that this seems to be a good time. So I wanted to continue with these live videos, hopefully every week around this time, at least Friday afternoons where I am. Maybe a different time for you. Again, I have not gotten any particular requests for the focus of the message. So again, I will focus upon whatever the collective needs to hear at this time. And as I always do, I will close my eyes and take a few deep breaths, and you are welcome to join me to connect with Gaia yourself. Here we go. Excuse me. Hello, this is Gaia. So often we know that you all are focused on a destination at which you would like to arrive and stay and set up a foundation, a home, and never leave. And yet, where you are right now is not at the destination you are thinking of. Whether you are aware of it or not, in the past, you have arrived at some of the destinations for which you were yearning and striving, only to find that there was yet another destination for which you wanted to strive. It is good to have goals. It is good to have aspirations. And yet it is also good to look back at those things that you have achieved in order to recall that you are capable of achieving them. And so you are equally capable of achieving other goals, even bigger goals and dreams. It is also good to recognize the value of the journey. And we know that this can seem trite, it can seem cliche. And so we would like to dive into that concept a bit more in order to truly reveal the genuine benevolence and value of the journey. The truth is that each destination, as you arrive there, is not meant to be permanent, usually. Not always, but usually. You are meant to continue growing. You are meant to try new things, meet new people. And so it is okay to not be there yet, because what you learn along the way will help you in every other endeavor upon which you might embark. It will teach you how to not give up hope, not give up faith, keep trying, look at things from different perspectives. And most of all, to truly value who you are becoming. Your own particular expansion. It is good to expand, and it is good to look within. And once you have done so enough, both of those things, looking within and expanding, you will find that they are very close to being the same thing. Excuse us. We need some collective throat chakra clearing here in order to be able to fully speak about this and be honest and clear about it. Oftentimes the contrast is what teaches you. And the contrast is also what makes the journey beautiful. You would not fully be able to appreciate certain things if there were not contrasts to them. And eventually, as you get more ease with your journeying, the more you practice it, the more you welcome change and discovery, the more you will begin to appreciate the contrasts on both sides as well. Join us in clearing these throat chakras. Sometimes you may see contrast when you look at social media. You may see other people's lives and find contrast in your own, or at least the way that you perceive it. That's not the contrast we are talking about. We are not saying that you need to post every trauma, every setback, every challenge on social media either. But recognize that all of the beautiful achievements or blessings that you may see on other people's posts on social media are not the full truth either. Some of you may have wondered, if you have watched Amy's videos before, how does astrology relate to channeling? Aren't they different things? Maybe not as different as you might think. If you were to get a reading or a session from a channel, asking them questions, you will get some wonderful feedback and answers. And yet, if you can, even just give a birthday. We know that Amy has often mentioned the difference between the day and knowing the exact time. And the exact time is helpful. It can be found on birth certificates whenever that is fully needed, that much specificity. However, even just your day, month, year, city, that general information that you probably already know can give you even more specific insight into what you are going through right now. Perhaps even the timing for a new venture for you to begin. So when we channel these messages through Amy for the collective, for all of you, they will give you some of what you need to hear. And yet realize that some of those specifics you may be looking for may be helped by astrology. Astrology was a gift channeled into this world in the beginning. And the more specific we can become for each person, because you all are beautiful individuals. The more it may help you to accept the path that you're on, accept the gifts along the way, whatever they may be, and look forward to the things that are coming. If you have ever failed to resonate with your horoscope or found it to be too vague, we encourage you to try Amy's methods of astrology, which we have guided her to create, and which are quite unique, at least the ways that she puts them together. That being said, you all are pure, unconditional love at the core of your beings. And once you can truly come to realize that, everything will become clear. There is never any need to beat yourselves up for anything. Once you recognize your nature as pure love, you will begin to act from that place in a way that is more healing than any apology could be. And yet apologies will come more easily to you. They won't cost anything for you if you feel so moved. There may still be those occasionally in this world who wish for you to play small so that they feel more comfortable in their smallness. And yet, if you can allow yourself to shine, you will inspire others to shine as well, and you are all capable. So whichever path you choose, whichever mode you choose by which to receive guidance, whichever route you feel called to, there is certainly one for you. We encourage you to follow your heart in this regard, to fully appreciate the guidance that you receive and that you give to yourself through whatever channel you may find. Honor yourself, honor others, and you will find every door you could have ever dreamed for opening up. We thank you so much for joining us. Namaste, beloveds. Thank you for joining me. Having some definite throat chakra clearing with that one. As Gaia alluded to, I am an astrologer in addition to being a channel. And so I hope that you will join me for more live videos, that you will like them, that you will comment, subscribe, click the bell button to be notified when new ones come out, and check out my website if you have a moment. It's amykarenjohnson.com. Amy, A-M-Y, Karen, C-A-R-Y-N, Johnson, Johnsson.com. And you can find all of the different readings that I have there already. And I will be adding today, so if you check back tomorrow, it should be there, the option for simply channeled readings, basically. If you don't want to share your birthday, that's a route you can go. And if you don't know your birth time, you may seek some sort of hybrid channeled message. And I do record those on video, and I will offer some different time segments for you, which I will probably always go over in terms of those times, but they will be a minimum for you to choose from. So thanks again for joining me and for supporting me putting out these free videos. Namaste.